West Superior Street, Duluth is getting a major $36 million facelift starting Monday. The city of Duluth held an informational meeting this morning at the Caddy Shack Indoor Golf and Pub to talk about Phase 1. Project leaders say it's a full reconstruction, replacing underground utilities, repaving the roadway, and adding new landscaping. As City of Duluth senior engineer Alex Pop says they're working to keep businesses informed and accessible.
Recognizing that this is a commercial corridor with a lot of traffic coming through it, a lot of businesses that are relying on us to do things right. So we want to make sure that we're getting information out as rapidly as possible.
The project is expected to wrap up in 2028, impacting different stretches of West Superior Street along the way. You can find a project map on our website. Weekly public meetings are set for Thursdays at 2 p.m. at this same spot, the Caddy Shack.